everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kadzo, and today I'll be sharing with you how to cut and sew that cute bustier crop top with a front zipper. So what we'll be needing is pattern paper, ruler, measuring tape, marker pen, and a pair of scissors. So let us get started. So I'll place my measuring tape at 4.5 inches simply because it is a bustier top, so we don't need the shoulder part of it. So that line will be our upper bust line or chest line. Yeah, it's actually our chest line. So it is 4 inches below the shoulders. So if you want it to be lower than that, you can use 6 inches or 5. So I chose 4.5 because I don't want my cleavage to show. And then from shoulder to upper bust line is 7 inch. So I'm marking upper bust point is 10 inches from shoulder, and then from shoulder to under bust 12 inches, 15 inches for the waistline, and the hemline 20 inches, or the full length of the top is 20 inches. So I went ahead and ruled out everything like so. So that is my bust line, my under bust line, waistline, and the full length or the hem line. So because our top has a front zipper, we're going to mark 2-inch allowance of the zip. So that is the zip allowance. So start taking your measurements from our new center front. That is our new center front line. So I'm marking my nipple to nipple point measurement divided by 2, which is 7. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. So I'm marking 3.5 from the hemline to the upper bust line. Now on the chest line, I'll add 1 inch. So 1 inch, 3.5 plus 1, that is 4.5. So I'm making a straight line from the hemline to the bust line. Now this is the crucial part. At the hemline, mark a dart of 1 inch, that is 0.5, 0.5. The waistline, a dart of 2 inches, that is 1 inch on the other side and 1 inch on the other side. And on the under bust line, if you're a small size like me, you'll be using 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch. So that is a 3-inch dart. So see how that dart will come out. From the bust line, I'll mark 1 inch down and then I'll be using my free hand to carve the dart. So now I'm really trying to avoid the straight lines because our bust is not straight, it's kind of curved, or we are not straight. From the bust line, I'll mark 1 inch up, then join that 1 inch to my 4.5 mark up the chest line. So that is the line. Now I'll be using a dart of 2 inches, that is 1 inch either sides. So that is the 1 inch. So that is our front pattern. We're not yet done. So from the chest line, to get your chest line measurement, take your shoulder measurement divided by 2, then minus 2. Okay, 14 divided by 2, 7, 7 minus 2, 5. So I'll mark 5 plus the 2 inch dart allowance, and then allowance, sewing allowance. And at the bust line, I'll mark my bust measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch of the dart and 2 inches or 1 inch for sewing allowance. So that is how I'll make my armhole curve. So I'll go ahead and mark all the horizontal measurements, my waist measurement divided by 4. Now to get the lower waist measurement, just add 2 inches from your normal waist measurement. For example, if your waist is 28, add 2 inches to it, that is 30. You'll get your lower waist measurement. So I went ahead and marked all the horizontal measurements and then join the points together. So at the neckline now, if it will depend with you. If you want it to be too deep, but I wanted it not too deep, went down by 1.5 inches, then make a curve from the dart point to your 1.5 inch mark. Now at the zip allowance, I won't make a sweetheart neckline, I'll just make a straight line because I'll insert a zip, so there's no need of me making a curve. So I went ahead and cut my pattern like so. So now these are our front panels, so we'll cut 2 the first panel 2 pieces, the second panel cut 2 pieces of fabric. Now this is the back pattern. I went ahead and cut it, so I'll briefly explain to you what I did. So that is my under bust line, waistline and hemline. So go ahead and minus 4.5 from your shoulder like so, then mark all the points like my under bust 7-inch, 10-inch bust line, 15-inch waistline and hemline. So I marked a dart of 4-inch. And my dart was 1 inch, so 0.5 either side of the point. So you cut that pattern on fold, so we just need a piece of the back. My fabric wasn't enough, so I cut 2 pieces and then join to make a piece of the back. So also cut your front pattern on your fabric, and then at that point make sure you curve it, don't cut straight. Cut your lining the same way you cut your main fabric. And then join all the pieces together, the front pieces and the back. So that is my back panel. So I also cut my fabric, my lining the same way I cut my fabric. So go ahead and join at the neckline, and then at the hemline I'll cut 1 inch of the lining. Then after joining the neckline, then join your hemline after you've cut 1 inch like so, so that everything, all the dart goes in. You see how the teeth came out. So I'll go ahead and join everything together. So this is how the top came out. It came out really pretty, and I went ahead and attached the sleeves, these exaggerated sleeves. So if you want anything like that, just DM me on my Instagram page, at Kadzo Ibrahim, and trust me, we will create that cute outfit for you. So thank you so much for staying with me up to this point, for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, guys, subscribe and share my video. Until next time, bye bye.